Hello LEGO friends, Matt from Brooks here, and in today's video, I'm going to take a look at this beautiful winter Alpine Lodge set. Ooh. Stay tuned! Alright, let's get into this, give you some of my thoughts on this set. I've not really been a collector of the Winter Village theme stuff over the years. In fact, last year, 2022, was the first year I actually bought anything related to this actual theme. I still have those small shops in box. I haven't built it yet. I got this one a number of weeks ago as part of a double VIP weekend, and I was very excited to actually get to building this because I thought it was adorable. And let's take a look and see all the great little things that are included with this. Let's start with this little sled here. It's actually a very simplistic sled design, but I think it works well. And then the actual little sled trailer itself here, along with the snowmobile, I guess we can call that. It's cute and it works. So you could be, have somebody riding this, driving this, whatever, dragging some stuff along. Maybe a little Christmas tree or something, perhaps. Obviously, if you got it on a flat surface, it works really good, so no issues there. And I believe that with this one, that was the figure that I built, so I don't know, maybe that older lady is actually driving the snowmobile, snow sled, we're gonna call it. Tough to say. I figured this guy probably would be, the one that's got the skis and all that jazz. Looks like he'd be a fellow that would drive this around too. Nice figure, nice torso, little backpack. Pretty straightforward, there you go. So that was the first build. Second build that I think is fantastic with this is this little, porta potty, external bathroom, as my Aussie friends, in particular my friend Taz calls this, a thunderbox. We'll note that is a sticker. It is not cut out from the door. I get why they did that. It would have been a lot more challenging to create a little cut in the door probably, but it works. Especially if you're not looking at it up close. It's not as obvious. But I love the design here. This screams traditional outbox or thunderbox to me. Along with a little tree with all the new fern pieces in both dark green and white next to it. I think that's adorable. Open it up. And if that doesn't say thunderbox or porta potty, I don't know what does. That is exactly what I would think of looking at it. So a very cute little build there to go along with the sled. Next up, we got a little kind of a frozen over pond. It's a nice little side build here. I don't know what I'll do with this. I like the aesthetic though that it was going for. It's interesting, they used 3 of these large 1x5x6 panel pieces, and these are actually kind of, I forget the term used to describe these, but they're slightly obscured, like they've got glitter and stuff in there to give them a look of like a slightly iced over pond, and I think it works really well here. It looks really good. It's nice and smooth. It has a nice effect compared to what like trans clear or trans blue tiles would look like, so I think they did good there. Nice little dock over here where people can walk up and kind of hang out next to the pond. And you do have a child here. Nice little torso, scarf. And idea is that they're going to be playing hockey on the rink, so they do give you a couple sets of ice skates, and of course you're, quote, renting them, so there you go. I guess that's a little storage table or something, a little snowman here. So this is a simple side build. Nice dark green, traditional old school Lego tree, I love that. I've always been a fan of these trees. And then a newer style with the fern pieces as well. I tell you what, I would love to see these pieces end up on the pad wall someday. I would buy so many of those pieces. This looks fabulous for a small tree. It really does. I love the aesthetic and the look that this gives in terms of like small saplings and trees. So a nice small side build. Nice aesthetic with the pond look. Pretty happy with that. Before we go on, let's take a look at a couple more figures. This is, I'm assuming, maybe the innkeeper. He has kind of that traditional barista torso to him. Got that newsboy cap, which I think looks really good. I mean, nothing flattering here, just feels appropriate. I did show this one already, but another look at her. I don't know, maybe she's supposed to be his wife? Very nice sweater print, nice hair. I think we've definitely seen this before. I like the head. I don't know how old this particular head print is. I don't think I've got any of these to date. I might need to look at getting more of these, maybe in the future. And then you do have somebody that appears to be the actual visitor here. I like that leg print. That's like, you know, actual jeans right there. That looks really good. Nice kind of pullover sweater for her. She does have two sides to her head face, or her face print there. One, she's obviously relaxed or sleeping. And another, she's obviously very happy. And she does come with a suitcase, because, you know, she's going to go stay at the lodge. I'll tell you what, this piece is an 80s piece. And I love that LEGO still continues to use what is obviously a wonderful little piece to indicate luggage. I think it works, even to this day. I remember being, you know, 5 or 6 years old, mid-80s, and getting to the airport set and seeing this as luggage. And it's still used today in 2023. That is fantastic. All right, let's take a look at the lodge. All right, here it is. That is a sticker right there, if I can get it to focus. The 2 Pines Inn. Nice couple little decorations there. The outside aesthetic, by far, is my favorite part of this. I love the log cabin look that they got to do, or that they made work with this design. This feels right to me. It feels like someplace you would see, someplace you could go to, you know, out of town in a small cozy area and enjoy yourself and get away. Everything about this screams to me holiday. So props to the designers for this. Exterior look, I can't say anything bad about this, really, to be honest with you. Lots of interesting techniques done to create the roof design. The slopes there, but it looks great. Obviously very festive with the wreaths and the Christmas colors up there. Nice little balcony here on the second floor to hang out. Little squirrel, of course. Snow cover and everything looks great. Nice shutters for the front of the window here. Lanterns or lights for the entrance. Great stockpile of wood. A little covering there, chopping block. Great little things, little details that make this look really good. Big fireplace here along the side. Just even from the sides. Just look at how, especially here, look at how good that looks. I just can't get over how amazing, how amazingly good this design really comes across. Alright, now from the back side, this is built in a dollhouse style facade, so you can get in the back. Sorry about that. And there's a lot going on here, starting with the bottom. So there you've got your entrance. There's a little kitten hanging out. You got a little Christmas tree. Very simple build, but it works. There's a whole check-in desk, a little ledger. You've got, you know, basically refreshments, coffee, and all that stuff, some sweets. And then you've got a big, beautiful corner fireplace here, sitting next to kind of a dining, big armchair area. Decorated, of course, with wreaths and all that stuff. Look at this. Let me turn off my light there. Ooh. Yep. It's powered by a light brick that's up inside the chimney here. And the interesting technique they use with all these cones and then the fire pieces. Yeah, that makes it look really cozy. I mean, that stands out a lot. And over on the side here, obviously you got a little thing to tend to the wood. This feels so cozy. I love it. Now, with my light brick at least, I have to actually pull up on the top of the chimney to get that to go off. Otherwise, it does kind of just stay in place. But that's okay. I don't think it's bad, because then you can actually keep that on for a period until you want to turn it back off. So that looks good. Up to the second floor, you've got a couple different rooms here, I guess you could say. Hypothetically separated by this. Nice little cozy bed on one side with a window. You got a little nightstand and a candle, a little wreath. You can see the fireplace there next to it. It's a small room, but I like the aesthetic that it gives. You got a slightly bigger room on this side. Nice big bed. It looks pretty cozy. You got a couple of stands there, dressers, picture, nice shades and all that stuff. Looks really good. It screams cozy. It really does. And the same thing with the third floor. You've got kind of like an attic space with another bed and some more storage and all that stuff. You can see this is how they did the roof design, using a couple of Technic arm pieces here where you mount them with pins and then kind of creates the slope from there. It's a good design. It works well. And they put a lot of detail into this. I think there's a lot of value for what you get with this, in my opinion. Alright, there you have it. There's my thoughts on the Winter Alpine Lodge, which is, again, the Winter Village set for the Christmas and winter season of 2023. Again, this is only my second time buying one of these, and I was never, like, going crazy with this theme. But once I saw this one, yeah, I definitely wanted to get it. The Thunderbox, obviously, is part of a joke. I really like that in itself. Some great figures. But, yeah, just obviously the core is what you get here with the Lodge. And it's just so aesthetic. I can't say enough good things about it, in my opinion. Again, this is my thoughts. I'm not doing an objective review. This is very subjective from my own feelings and what I thought about it. I didn't feel anything bad going through any of these builds. Some of these things were pretty easy and straightforward. This had some sun-on-the-side techniques to create the look. I think it's a nice side piece. And then this was a very enjoyable build, in my opinion. And then just the final product comes off so well. I can't really complain about it at all. I do recommend, if you're into the Winter Village stuff, go for it. If you have a little bit of spare money and want to pick up something just to have as a nice decorative piece, this would suit you, I think. I can't really find much to complain about. I think it's a good investment for the value of what it is. So, yeah, that's it. As always, I do want to thank you for watching. I hope you appreciate this. As always, I build these things over on Twitch, where I do my weekly live streams. Lots of great times over there. Great times building things like this. And I do hope you give me a follow. If you haven't, be sure to subscribe here as well. Hit that like button, notification bell, comment or thought below, all that good stuff. Again, thanks for watching. Until next time, see ya from the village.